Empire Divided, a DLC for Total War Rome 2 set in the height of the crisis of the 3rd century, where multiple claimants fight each other for the imperial throne of Rome. But far to the east, the Sassanids have begun to stir again and prepare for the grand conquest that will sweep the Romans from their sands. They're held back by only a single staunch defense, the last bastion of Rome in the east, descendant of Dido and Cleopatra, Zenobia, Queen of Palmyra. The wife of a murdered Roman governor of Syria, on his death, she stepped forward and became the mistress of the East, taking control of the Roman province of Syria, and found that Rome's interests were not always her own. As a leader of a Roman faction, she gains a boost to morale when fighting in her own or allied territory, but suffers from poor diplomacy with other Romans. Ruling from a magnificent palace at the end of the Silk Road, her wisdom and beauty made her a legend at her own time, an attractant of court of scholars and philosophers. You'll find this in-game through her enlightened ruler trait, which boosts research rates across the empire, and allows her to construct a unique building, the El Qanat, which brought water from the distant mountains and turned Syria's desert into garden. As she was a follower of the cult of Semitic gods, you'll also find a new religious building chain dedicated to this pantheon. But Zenobia was known to show tolerance to all religions, and because of this gains the trait of piety, which reduces banditry and unrest when a cult building is present in a province. Zenobia's story is one of a rise to power. You will inherit a highly trained Roman military, Roman in construction, but Eastern in armor and tactics, forging the best of both worlds. Palmyrene legionaries, clad in scale armor, whose preference for spears helps hold back the cavalry of the Sassanids. HAMIAN archers, armed foot soldiers equally skilled with bow and sword. And her own heavily armored cavalry of Palmyrene cataphracts and Bedouin camels. The Roman emperors fight each other in the west, leaving the east ripe for the taking. And with the new Persian Empire rising, you must decide how to defend your lands. Hold to the old Roman alliances or strike out on your own. Will you be remembered as Zenobia, Queen of Palmyra, or Zenobia, Empress of the East? Thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for my upcoming video about the Sassanids. And if you like what you saw, make sure to click subscribe.